We serve both boys and girls ages 12 to 22 who have been victims of complex trauma. Most of our kids have experienced abuse, neglect, PTSD, bipolar disorder. The more at-risk kids that are living in the inner city or are coming from one-parent homes. A number of girls who have experienced sexual trafficking.
We're trying to sort of help so that they can feel like they are a relevant member of society versus somebody who's just different. Many haven't had a chance to participate in a program like ours. They haven't had a chance to participate in a group setting, in a sports setting. We're seeing kids coming together in a pro-social nature. We're seeing kids trusting other people. They've been through so much. Who are they going to trust?
That clinical piece that was missing in her life, Doc Wayne has fulfilled. I think that for any parent, one of the greatest heartaches is to see your child rejected and to see that she's incapable of having friends as hard as she tries, and it's not her fault, it's her illness. And so what she developed was just a tremendous sense of shame and sadness and failure and low self-esteem. Sports has allowed her, without knowing it, to have to work with other girls, to have to cheer for them, allow herself to be cheered for. She becomes a confident person who believes in herself and is excited to be on the court, and she's excited to be off the court cheering for the others.
When people say that these kids have no hope, it hits me personally. There was a point in my life when it was a struggle to get out of bed and brush my teeth. You know, that was a major accomplishment. If I could get out of bed and just brush my teeth today, you know, that's enough. And now I'm at the top. Now I am Olympic champion. Now I have reached all of my goals. I have made my dreams come true with the help of others. So for people to say that these kids are hopeless, that's just ignorance.
I think about one player I had on my team. She was just a hard kid in the program, constantly being restrained, running away. And from a programmatic standpoint, they were like, why are you taking this kid out of this program every week? But every week at basketball, she was a different kid. She was a team player. She, was giving it 150%, playing to the whistle. And her mother came to every game. And for her mom to have that hour and a half every week to see her daughter in this positive light where she was getting a ton of positive praise was just amazing.
She does not always succeed, but we could say, you know the tools that you've learned from playing on your team. And what worked? What did you do that was successful? And she's able to articulate that. And she's able to say, and it worked. And I actually was able to forget whatever it was that I was so angry about or I was so frustrated about. And I was able to use that tool because I was prompted to go to what I've learned. And I had success.
It happens very slowly over time, and it happens with a lot of help, It was one day I got out of bed and I brushed my teeth and it wasn't so hard. And then a week later I got out of bed and brushed my teeth and I was able to go to lifting, And then the next week it was I got out of bed, I brushed my teeth and I made myself breakfast. It's very slow and it's the inner strength, but it's also pulling strength from those around you and those who are going to support you. I can't tell you how many times my teammates dragged me out of bed and said, come on, get up, you're going to lifting. Come on, get up, get off this mat, stop crying, let's go, come on. You have no choice but to succeed.
They actually have an importance and they can be someone. They can be someone relevant, they can do great things. They still can contribute to society in their own way. They can still be a good friend. They can show love and compassion to others.
They have to have a little more help from other people, and that's what Doc Wayne does. They help.